Okay, so I'm long here at 277.53. And I'm looking for a 2-point scalp. I only traded 15 shares this time. Okay, I was not expecting that big of a sell-off, so I'm gonna try to get out break even if possible. I think at a minimum we should get back up to where my sell limit is for me to get out break even. So that's what I was hoping for when I took the trade, that even if I was wrong like this, I consider myself wrong here. I thought at the very least I would still be able to get out break even, so I hope that's the case. But it's hard to add more on lower when the market keeps going against you. And I'm not averaging down, I'm just scaling in. So my regular position is 60, and normally I trade 30 share entries, but this time I did 15 so that I could buy more lower. It's just psychologically it's hard to add more because I don't want the loss to keep ballooning, and I have a catastrophic stop, but I don't want my stop to get hit. So we'll see what happens here. So I'm gonna move my profit target down here to 22. Not really a profit target anymore, because I'll probably take a 3-point loss on it, which isn't too bad. I might be getting ahead of myself. Let's see if it gets hit first, and then I will debrief the trade. Okay, so I took this trade on January 16th. This was the second trade of the day. We broke below this wedge or bear channel and made our way down to the bottom of this bigger channel for the whole day. And when I bought in here, this is where I bought around 277.53. I was buying at the bottom of this range from the end of yesterday, and I didn't know if it was going to bounce right there, but I thought we would get back into this upper range. And if we didn't bounce, I thought I could buy lower. I've said that a couple times in my earlier trades that I'm buying here and I'll buy more above a buy signal bar, because I thought the downside was limited and that we would get back at least to my break-even price. So I'd enter here, buy more lower, and then I thought that we would get back to my break-even price, which is, let me add that on the chart, 277.53. So I thought if it goes lower, I can buy above a signal bar and then get back out at my original entry, but I would profit on my second entry that I bought down here. My issue with the trade was that as the market was going against me, I found it really hard to enter, even though that was my initial premise. In hindsight, looking at a chart that has already happened, that's already printed, there's no emotions involved in this down leg. But when I'm doing it in real time, it's really hard to add on here. And this one really tested my patience, and it was tough. I think this is the bar that I should have bought above. Not a great buy signal, but it's buy above a bull bar. And this is the first bull bar where the market traded above it. So that should have been the buy. But I was unwilling to add more, and that's an issue. So one thing I need to change is, if I'm going to do this, start off with a really small position and then add on lower, I have to be willing to add more. And if I'm not adding more because I think the loss is too big, then I have to trade smaller. So that's something that I'm going to have to change or restructure. It did end up working out. Had I bought above the buy signal bar, I would have profited on my second entry and exited break even on my first entry. But once it dropped this far, I lost confidence in that premise. So I ended up exiting earlier than I should have. So this is something that I'm going to have to look into.